Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a medieval.
Again.
Yes. Moving on.
So where are we heading today?
Well,
Oh, this is like one of your favorite places, or was that the last one?
that was the last place.
Okay.
So it's all down. No. But this is an interesting place. This is... If your favorite is not this place, it's the previous place.
Oh, this is like the Arcane Abyss or something, right?
Arcane Expanse.
Arcane Expanse, okay. I do like the music. It's very different.
Yeah, it's very melancholy and kind of sad, too.
Oh, I thought you were just joking.
That'd be great. No, that is how...
Yeah, this does feel like it feels emotional.
Yeah, like, kind of sad to be back home, which I kind of theorize, since he does know soul magic and knows how to use these weapons, that he knows his place personally.
Yeah, that is the tone I'm getting, that this is like... Yeah, this is a personal thing.
Yeah.
What are these guys looking
Let's see.
I'm
These...
saying dodge rolls.
Yep.
That guy just dodge rolled himself into the abyss.
I guess that would technically be overkill.
Don't go to join him, please. Yeah, he just GoldenEye threw himself in the... Ugh.
Well, it was an old Jedi game. Sorcerer Dave streamed this, and there was a big battle between Sith and Jedi.
Is this Jedi Academy?
I believe so.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah. Well, it's one where you customize a character.
Yeah, that's Jedi Academy.
Okay. And there's one point where it does like this acrobatic. I think I'm thinking of the wrong place. This acrobatic dive away, and he just falls right off.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah,
these bugs. Oh, jeez. Is that like a new thing or remains of the last thing?
Oh, that's a new thing.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of crystal based enemies.
Yeah, like the this definitely has the feel of a place of worship with all the stained glass windows.
Well, being a mage, see, mages were always about like research. I think this is just a big old magic circle.
Well, I mean, it is still obviously very decorative too.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
There's a dude.
Oh. How dare you!
Classic black mage, glowing eyes in the hood.
Yep.
And he didn't like fall apart like the others.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they can come apart, as we'll see once we get our old favorite, the Whisper's Edge, back. But one thing I have acknowledged. So, actually, if we go in the Codex, let's see. Here, They. As the champion traveled to the gateway, they.
Yeah.
Which means, well, he's gender neutral, apparently.
Yeah, or probably in. I mean, the only art of him is him in the art that I've seen is, or if I should say.
Yeah,
the only
I should have pointed that out earlier in the Let's Play, but never mind.
The only art of them is in full armor, so presumably they want whoever's playing to kind of put themselves in their shoes.
And also, have you noticed any enemies looking particularly feminine?
Most of them have not been humanoid, and the ones that are like floating block things.
Well, you have the dudes in armor.
Yeah. And the flame things, which are more of a androgynous silhouette.
Yeah, so you don't really see much of the people at all.
Yeah, it gives it the sense of, like, almost a post-apocalyptic, like, you're way late to the party, and all that's left is the remnants of whoever used to be here.
Yeah, enough blood to make it messy, but not enough to be mortal or...
Yeah. Although the mages here look the most human of anything you fought so far.
Yeah, but keep in mind, we have no idea what his skin looks like.
No. Just the
Bear
glowing
that in mind. Bear that in mind.
Okay.
It'll be a thing for the end of the game, so that's could be a few episodes from now, but
Alright, music's starting to pump up a little bit as we get further inside. I like that.
well, I have the soundtrack, and like this would be like one track on there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but it definitely, like, you were outside for a bit. I don't think... well, actually, you're right. It is kind of like looped back to the more low-key part.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know how in Three Houses where you have, like, the pumped-up version of a background song whenever you're actually in combat?
Yeah, a lot of games do that.
Yeah, the music is... most of it's like that. But I already have this. Which is definitely a foretaste of the beast to come, let's say. Because there are some enemies that just are not worth it.
Oh, geez, we got flyers. Flying wizards.
But in fact, they can blow themselves up.
Friendly fire is anything but.
Yep. In fact, one time I accidentally stumbled onto this elevator, went down, and they all gathered up here, firing the thing at point-blank range at the floor. I came back up, alright, come and get it, and I just find them dead.
Sometimes the artificial intelligence, that second word is not quite accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is like last couple levels you had like the pumping. There's a sad tone to this. It does. I could definitely interpret this as like these had been your people, and you don't necessarily want to go around slaughtering them.
Yeah.
There is certainly there is a melancholy tone to this.
Yeah.
And it's not just because we appear to be lost.
This will happen in this level.
It is a bit twisty.
This is probably the most maze-like of the worlds.
That's the other thing I'm noticing. These guys are like, they're dodge rolling. They're acting more like an like everything else is kind of acted like an automaton or a monster, where they're just kind of like moving towards you and firing. Whereas these guys, they're dodge rolling. They have much more human movements.
And this is also the last released, since this was on early access, and it kind of had it's kind of similar to the way you had demos for the PC back in the day. Like we only really saw demos of console games.
Yeah,
But,
I know what early access is.
And you would have like, up to like a whole third of the game on one of these demos. So with early access, we have sort of a return to that.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys suck.
You know what? I'm noticing they're kind of like, these guys are using the spike club that you fire.
Yeah.
The floating guys are hurling explosives at you.
Yeah, which resemble stars.
Yeah. Another point in the idea that this is not an unfamiliar thing to you.
Yeah.
Now, if only they drop the thing and let you have it, or drop some health.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the harder ones, but kind of less obnoxiously like two of the other episodes. Okay. Might as well just take this back.
Good thing they don't have the purple thing.
Come to think of it, in some ways, this world tells the most of them all.
As a story?
Yeah, of like background, like and little hints, certain details.
Yeah, I'm subscribed. That's my headcanon that that these are your people.
is a thing to find down there. I think. Yep, there. I am not going to have time to use that properly. Anyway. Invisibility behind the eye.
Huh. Hey, you made it.
Invisibility, you know what that means? Axe.
Need to ask you a few questions. Yeah, it's like not just a maze of the rooms, it's a maze of the rafters and everything.
Alright. I'm constantly looking around because this place is like such a maze. I'm always worried about missing something. Let's see, anything up in the rafters? Oh, it's him. Did you leave the wizard in the rafters again?
Well, you know, you had to hang out to dry.
Yeah.
Those robes get wet, and they you know, the dryer will just get them all caught up together. And...
Well, that joke's gonna get even funnier once we have the base. Hang on, guys.
See, give me a second. Oh, good. They're lining up.
We'll see how fun the last level is in this place.
Stop dodging. Get a refill.
Hope didn't miss the guys. Oh, they're good.
Now, you've been scouring everything pretty thoroughly.
Yeah. Where's my mace? Here, let me help you out.
Sir? That's a protagonist elevator.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Oh, crap.
Jeez. That was unnecessarily brutal.
Yeah, that was... I think that's the most over the top I've ever seen those guys die.
Yeah, he was bouncing around in there.
Yeah. So they feel like Ruby Rod. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
jeez. He looks friendly. Oh, Jesus, they got machine guns. Like the other thing you have.
Yeah, I imagine that's sort of like the main weapon, though not really.
You don't have a weapon like that.
I mean, I can pack it up. I kind of like that symbolically, just like, you know, hanging within the eye.
Hmm. You can't symbolically kill your enemies, why bother?
Yep. Well, I sent people through portals with this thing, this place.
Or you just yeet it in the stratosphere.
Well, he fell off. It was overkill. That counted as kill. But if I yeet someone, you know, into space, somehow...
Yeah, it's like, I guess maybe it's just taking too long for them to hit the ground. They're no longer in the arena.
Some say he still flies to this day.
you know what else I'm noticing?
What?
Blue ammo around blue crystals.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a source. I didn't think of that before, actually.
Yeah, this is definitely feeling like, yeah, you're kind of going to, yeah, like all the weapons they're using are familiar. The big blue crystals surrounded by blue mana ammo.
Good catch.
Nail him to the wall, right.
You know what? I'll fight it from down here. Yeah, I actually have room to dodge.
Room to dodge. I don't think you're getting. Yeah. It would be a nice touch if you had like infinite ammo while you're standing on it or something. That is like with the presumption my crackpot theory is correct. I don't think you're hitting it.
I mean, yeah, this Let's Play has been kind of about crackpot theories, honestly.
Yeah. As all the best ones should be.
Yeah.
Do you have weapons that home in?
Fair point. Jerks. Get that little bit of ammo.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Sir, don't move.
Stay.
Stick around.
Can you wait till I get up there?
Like, sir, I will deal with you in a moment. At least getting hit doesn't push you around.
Bye. At least I got him.
Is that the end of the level?
No, I think we still got a little bit to go.
Yes, to grab the health.
Yeah. It'll happen a number of times in this place. It's probably the worst part about it. You put you on like narrow rafters like this,
and then give you enemies to fight.
They give you enemies to fight, and then you might as well just go on the ground, or else you're going to be doing this all day.
Yeah. There. Ammo.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
More cathedral. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a cathedral vibe from the decorations here.
And not for the first time. Yeah, we've had the other places were literal churches basically. I feel like there's something down here. No.
I would have laughed if you accidentally say a quick save down there. I think it went back downstairs.
Make your minds.
More portals. Stargate style. Guessing that leads up there?
Yep. Nope, just an emergency.
Jumpy bastards. Good thing they put that health there.
Yeah. Might be using Voltry a little selectively because that doesn't work out that often. Sometimes it really does.
Yeah, it might have been better off with one of the AoE weapons.
Actually,
it's great when they dodge roll into your fire.
Yeah, it's kind of this is kind of where the whole hitting multiple enemies with this thing really comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, they do end up kind of like lining up a lot.
Yeah.
They kind of like lose the coloring when they go down.
Yeah. So, yeah, these are definitely magical constructs.
Yeah. Made of green crystals.
Yeah. Though, I mean, none of this has been kind of like poison based, so.
Yeah.
But they definitely have crystals all over the place.
It does lend credence to the idea that if these are mages, that the crystals have magical power.
Yeah. Hell, maybe the reason why they plopped on this like asteroid here.
Yeah, it's like almost like it was a mine to start with.
Yeah. They got a lot of power and decided, yeah, might as well make the place home. Kind of like how our good old hometown got started. Got careful with the acid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, for a game as mobile as this, the area denial stuff's what'll get you.
Yeah.
There's a couple of health ups back there, but I'm sure.
Let's see. So, right, we gotta get that the gold door.
So the key is around here somewhere, I presume.
Yeah.
Oh, another room with lots. Oh, there it is.
Let's see, best thing to use here. We're gonna be surrounded.
Just use the BFG. You
Hmm.
got 20 shots.
Yeah, I guess I don't use it that often. Hey guys!
Bye, guys.
Fair enough.
This is a start. So they're gonna keep popping out like a Starship Troopers thing.
Oh yeah, that.
There's a lot of Starship Troopers and aliens, actually.
Well, it's a very frequently deconstructed, story. Like, Warhammer 40k kind of took it to, an absurd degree. As satire.
It is kind of the basis for most, like, military sci-fi. And kind of, it basically invented the idea of power armor.
Yeah. See you at the office!
Bye.
There. Enjoy the view.
Now it would be funny if you just like saw the other guys just in orbit once in a while.
Space. Actually, I don't think I looked before. That old style platform really had the BS around corners.
Yeah.
Actually, if I'm correct, that jerk.
Oh boy.
It's really not worth keeping him alive.
Yeah, he didn't look friendly. The shield made it look like it was going to be a pain.
No.
Well, that's where they draw the line. That's too steep. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like you're not supposed to be up there.
And you notice not many of these messages, in fact. Yeah, just one.
The hexed passage lies below.
See, this took us. Alright, yeah, we have time for another one.
Yeah, these aren't too long.
Yeah. Though we're going to at the very least have to split this in half, because...
yeah, we have been for all the rest of those. The hexed passage.
And I love this view right here.
Yeah, this is feeling really...
This kind of feels like, you know those, notebook covers in the 90s?
Yeah, we are now fighting our way through a Trapper Keeper, and I'm noticing there's like a little gauze around the edge of the screen. Has that always been there, or is that new?
Oh, that's the soul power, letting you know that's ready to go.
Oh, around the corners?
Yep.
Okay. I have not noticed that before, even though you always have it full.
I kind of just forget it's there.
Well, I mean, you've never been big on using super modes at all, really.
Yeah, a lot of times I like to, use the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's a habit I kind of trained myself. There was a button up there.
I think it was silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a habit I've kind of like tried to train myself out of being like, okay, this super mode is here. They're expecting me to use it. I should use it, especially in the newer God of War games.
Well, here's the funny thing with that in Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, the original, encourages it a lot, but you don't get the Devil Trigger until much later in the third game. So, and the Devil Trigger is more powerful, but doesn't last nearly as long.
Yeah, they've done something a little different with the Devil Trigger in each game, right?
Well, 3 and 4 were pretty similar. I haven't played 5 yet, but it's definitely on my to-do list. But, in the first one, the big hook is like, yeah, you're a half demon, you can transform into these cool things. Where in the third one, they added a lot to the combat and gave it a lot more maneuvers, and they wanted that to be more of the focus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and since everyone liked it, they basically kept that for 4.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm going through Bravely Default 2 right now, and, there is like a sort of limit break thing that you recharge by using your abilities, and each class has a slightly different thing. A lot of them amount to do damage to one or everything, but they might also have a particular element or something like that. But the real key to it is when you use it for each character has like their own particular theme song that starts up, and
is that all worth it?
and your party gets like a bonus of some kind, usually like buff defenses or attack, as long as that song is going.
Now,
so you have like 2 minutes or so to take advantage while the track plays out.
Bravely Default uses Silver One, though it's not. It's based on the kind of weapon you have.
Okay.
So staff. I guess to kind of keep it easy to utilize between classes.
Okay. Yeah, Bravely Default 2, it is class based, and like your character manifests one of the weapon associated with that class when they use it.
But yeah, time limit. Yeah, that's basically what they did in the first one. Just what's based on changed.
It is funny to me because I've gotten 3 of them so far. In the first 2, they have like the high tempo, kind of like one's got violins, one's got like more guitar. The third guy, it is like smooth jazz, and it just feels weird compared to the other 2. But I have kind of gotten the hang of the game. I haven't had a boss frustrate me in a while. I think in part because I got an ability that lets you automatically dodge certain counters.
Actually, pay attention to this wall.
Hexes. Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of like a weird visual thing that this level has. Where, you look past one thing and the wall isn't there.
Well, that's...
And I think that's supposed to be more like, okay, so it looks like it's going to drop us into the void, right?
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think this happens. Get back down.
Yeah, that is a deliberate visual trick. Yeah.
Oh, and he's stuck to said invisible wall, actually.
Yeah, because I keep thinking those are gaps you could fall through.
Yeah, it's very strange, and yeah, the hex passage, I think in the description is supposed to be like a mind-meltingly confusing area.
Oh yeah, it is.
So I think it's just kind of like par for the course.
Okay, so you need the key.
Okay, so we have to time the platforms up. So,
Okay, that lowers. That raises that one.
see if we can do this with just that. Try again. Wait, you ready? I legit thought I was doomed there.
Oh, more dudes.
It's like very Legacy of Kain right here.
Yeah, this sounds like Soul Reaver. What's that button do?
Open the door, which I think unlocks from getting angry.
Okay. Yeah, this feels like the Sanctuary of the Clans.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I don't want a remake of that game, but I definitely, always want it to be available.
I would want a remaster that adds a map. Because that is kind of like the one thing that it's missing. There's no way to really
that's fair.
gain your bearings for where you are at any given time.
Yeah, I'm generally fine with remasterings. It's remakes. You're like, there's definitely some things we could touch up and everything, but you're not going to capture the same spirit of it, I guess. It's kind of.
I like remasters that add like quality of life stuff.
Yeah, like Turok 2 is a perfect example of that. They give a hint system to point out switches, because dear God, that game needed it.
Yeah, like they announced a remake of Super Mario RPG, and I like that game, but I feel like just as a quality of life, making it clearer when the timed hits are supposed to happen, because there isn't really like an in-game indication that you got it, except for like the actual damage number.
Oh, what's up? You awake yet? Feel free to join us when you're ready.
I mean, have you never gotten distracted in class?
I mean, fair enough, but okay, so we went kind of around a ways. Let me just get my bearings a bit, because this place is okay. So we've been here.
Evidence of dead things. We've been here.
So yeah, we would need the silver key for that to get back up, basically.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's where we came in.
Though I think there's something else down here. Or silver. Okay. All right. So I know we're gonna go. Ooh. Actually,
We just got like a full ammo of everything.
yeah. All right. Save that for later.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest upgrade I would want for most classic games. Like I was playing Phantasy Star 4, and you don't have a way to check the map in that, but more importantly, at least as far as my quality of life goes, is there's no way to check in game in the battle what your spells do. So like to play through that game, you need the manual open, or at least like a wiki page. So even something as simple as that, I wouldn't want a Phantasy Star 4 remaster. If that's all it did, it would make it a lot more playable.
Yeah, because I remember thinking for a very, very long time, Turok 2 would be great if it had, standard mouse control instead of that goddamn look spring. It had in the original. And that's kind of all I wanted, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
Again, we got the hit system, which, fair enough. I could be an asshole about it, but that game could be really confusing.
Yeah, it's like I've said before that like Fell Seal, one of the things I really like about it is, that it is Final Fantasy Tactics, but with the last 20 years of quality of life improvements.
Haha.
Things like, showing you exactly how much job points everybody's getting for various things. Or just like making it transparent, or telling you what you need to do to unlock the new job, stuff like that.
Like Ellie Wood's game, whatever they're calling it now. I love it, but the support system really sucks.
Yeah. Really, anything that reduces the amount of grinding in a game is another quality of life. Like the pixel remasters in the Final Fantasy games, they come with updates that are like, okay, increase the amount of experience or job points you get. And I love Final Fantasy V. I do not love sitting in the basement of Ball Castle, killing things to get the 999 job points to master the Red Mage job. I mean, I get that, double casting magic is powerful. It should have a cost, but it's still very tedious, considering the class is kind of useless past the first 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
It never gets beyond, like, Fire 1 or Fire 2. What is that?
I don't think I don't need any of that, but I like climbing out here anyway.
Nice view.
Just show everyone.
You should have quick saved before you came out here.
I mean, that's fair enough, but I love that. And yeah, you can't see the rest of the Citadel, really.
Well, it's above you.
No. Well, you can't see that either.
Yeah.
But, we go in.
Oh, you mean you can't see the rest of this building?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of, like, optical illusions in this. Or I guess not illusions if it's just magic. Well, I guess then maybe it is. I don't know. Depends on which nomenclature you're using. But yeah, I like games that don't get obtuse about how they work. That tell you, okay, this will do this. A lot of the tactical games, they will straight up tell you, here's how much damage you're going to do.
Yeah. And, well, one of the more frustrating things about, say, Baldur's Gate is how little it tells you on a moment-to-moment basis. Yeah, we got water. These pains in the asses.
Those sharks.
Yep, crystal sharks. We've had mechanical sharks, or piranhas, I guess.
It would help if you stop missing. Are you even hitting it?
That's a good question.
Yep.
A little underwhelmed. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe does the water
Well, fish the old Navy way.
with spikes?
Oh, yeah. I mean, a bullet is a flying spike when you think about it.
Yeah, kinda. Actually, kind of remind me of the future dolphins from Echo.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I do need that.
I do, like, for instance, I appreciate that the game just tells you how much ammo you have for all 4 of those right on the HUD.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because, like, there's other games you'd have to switch through every weapon to see.
Well, I think there seems to be a prevailing notion that the less HUD, the better. And
you don't want it to be obtrusive, because it was like one...
like take the original Doom thing. Yeah, that was a lot of information. Yeah, take up a lot of screen space.
About an eighth, somewhere like a sixth of the screen total.
Yeah, and Marathon, the first FPS by the makers of Halo, actually. That HUD was just dear God.
Like if you look at what's the channel? Design Doc. He pointed out that like one of the biggest upgrades in like between Xenoblade and the Definitive Edition.
Actually, speaking of Echo, this is kind of like a
between Xenoblade and the Definitive Edition is the original game on the Wii has a very busy, very big HUD that takes up a lot of the screen. And part of it is because, it was on the Wii. It was for lower resolution TVs compared to other systems. But it was, it was like, it was playable, certainly, but a lot of the screen space was taken up. Whereas the Definitive Edition, in part because the Switch has just a much higher resolution, it puts all the same information a lot more economically, a lot easier to read, and you get to see more of the screen.
By the way, this is basically where any semblance of a place anyone would actually live in departs forever.
Yeah, we are now in the MC Escher zone.
Yeah. And it's only going to get weirder from here.
I believe that.
Especially when we get to...
Wizards always make their shit weird.
Yeah, well, especially when we get to the final area.
It's like this is like a psychedelic nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a dream the other night that somebody I know, and I'm being vague, not just because like within the dream I knew them, but I have no idea who they were.
Yeah, I got that. I was like, oh, it's you.
Yeah, she had found an item duplication glitch in real life.
I think you told me.
And the two of us were trying to figure out a way to monetize it, and then like at one point it stops working, and we're sitting at a table in the dream and we're discussing this, and she goes, well, maybe they patched it. I'm like, who the hell is they? What do you mean they?
The Matrix, as done by Bethesda.
Yeah.
Bethesda's that company that I love, like, most of their games, but I give them the most shit.
Well, I mean, a lot of their games are janky as hell.
Yeah.
I will appreciate a company that writes its glitches into its lore.
Well, how much of that... Well, canon is kind of in a constant state of to be decided.
Yeah. But no, I appreciate that they're like, okay, yeah, this is... Not just the game is weird, it's that the gods made this place weird. It's not on purpose, but...
Yeah. One word answer, Shagor out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, you're just killing their mounts first.
Yep. I'm kind of surprised Bolt is still alive.
I guess they're...
You deserve that one.
Oh, geez, you are in rough shape.
Yep.
Quick save every other step. Oh, there's health.
Here's another example of putting them on a narrow corner when the most efficient way is just stay on the bottom and fight them off. Oh, there's the door sign. Anyway.
Good thing it's like friggin' Rainbow Road.
Honestly, the most efficient thing to do.
I mean, you could have gotten the rest of the
Key!
health,
Oh, we're going to climb back up, don't worry.
Oh, jeez.
This is now a dance-off. You see the disco ball there?
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
I love the music in this game.
Yeah, now it's got a kind of like a more determined feel to it.
Kind of like we've gotten over the sorrow of it, and now
It's like what's must be done must be done.
yeah. Yeah, another way is like Quake. Quake is often credited for being a really good mood piece. With this music, but Reznor of 9 Inch Nails.
That's right. Just now I remember the nail gun.
Yeah, the ammo had the logo on it.
Yeah, you was the right call getting the ammo, get the health as you come up because you needed it more. What is that? Oh, something that's almost killed you.
So we might as well camp out down here. That's it. That wasn't as efficient as I hoped. Again. Yeah.
Oh, tell me you quick
Yeah.
save there.
Ha! Well, you tell me. That was close.
Ugh. Oh, that's what those weapons are for, right?
Yep.
Shame you don't have anything that can heal.
Nope.
Yeah, you'd think that would be like a thing that the super mode could do.
In Heretic, that's what the gloves did on super mode. It had other items besides the weapons that you could activate at any time. Well, at least I know I'm going the right way.
Oh, jeez. Alright, good.
Oh, we need that too. I should remind myself I have a couple.
They're really mad at you for some reason.
A lot of murder will do that. I got a nice full count plan for you. Worth it.
Oh well, there's more where that came from.
That's how we're getting back up.
Oh, water. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Really? Not one of them. Not a
Probably
single one.
The skybox is too far away, probably.
Okay.
All right. That wasn't stressful at all. I'm not even playing it. That's stressful.
Yeah.
You got that one already.
Yeah. Alright, so we have...
Well, most of the levels start you with, health ups. Oh, there's one to the right.
Yeah, so... Okay.
Alright, there we go.
We're actually doing okay.
No harm, no foul. Alright, and now we drop even further.
Okay.
Here's a good spot to stop for the night.
Alright, so, join us next time when we get through the rest of
This mind screw.
Alright, I'm Frank Curley.
And I'm Mike Curley.
Good night.
Good night.